Hi everyone, so today I'm gonna react to BTS on commentary film, and this is a suggestion from you guys after I reacted to BTS on, to kind of give me an insight of how they produced it, and also with the collaboration of the marching band that I didn't guess wrong, that it was kind of like a marching band snare. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, to see the production behind it, the incredible production that is behind songs. And yeah, so I'm just looking forward to this. It's a bit long video, but I hope you'll stay with me for the end. So yeah, let's just have a look for this commentary film. All right.
I mean, it has to be boom, boom, pop. I mean, if you're playing a set, the 2 and the 4.
Because right now, they're kind of running away.
Okay, so now they're discussing how it should sound. That instrument alone sounds sometimes funny, I would say. Like a grumpy little thing. Ooh, also a choir.
I've been around to see the transition of music, where when we used to have live instruments and bands and stuff like that, and then when technology came, it kind of wiped everything away. I'm a big fan of technology, and I'm also a big fan of live music. And one of the things I think that BTS does that I'm really excited about is that they blend the two together. Just like music brings people together, BTS seems like they're in pop music. It seems like they're bringing that back. One should never replace the other. They should always be used to enhance and to bring together. And I think that BTS is leading in that field, and that's one thing that made me really excited about working with them.
I think that's very true. I also noticed that many, like pretty much all of their songs, have something that kind of like separates them from typical modern music. They always have something special about each song, and they're just amazing performers, and they really have a saying in how their music should sound like as well, being most of them being producers, and yeah, it's just amazing. So I agree really with what he said. Jazzy.
They cover issues like mental health and bullying. I think that's what really sets BTS apart.
Hear that music?
They're so popular. It's ridiculous.
They're getting ready to rock the crowd. We're going to be seeing that all over social media.
Yes.
Are you coming here?
Yes.
The Billboard Music Awards, I would see them. That's when I knew like how much of an impact they're making with their music.
Even friends that I've talked about, and even my own kid, when I have said, hey, I'm going to be doing a recording session down at the Echo Bar for BTS. Really? BTS? What, really?
Because originally
just imagine that situation,
it was like, hey, it's a secret band. And then when I saw the music, I was like, I freaked out, like jumping around the room.
We get to do so much as entertainers and artists, but it's rare to get to work with living legends. I mean, they are young, but they're still, at this point, living legends.
Yeah, I
would say that's pretty true as well. The impact they have on the entire world right now, and everyone seems to be like impressed. And now recently they're also starting to break into the, let's say, like the bigger award shows, I guess. Maybe even, the big ones like they will maybe win some of the huge ones that you see, like Justin Bieber and all these people, Ed Sheeran, winning. So I think they will join in soon. It's just a matter of time, basically, and especially now since they made an English song that kind of gives a reason to join in the fun. So yeah, it's just amazing.
Like what they're doing, and the rapping and the singing, and the messages, they're positive.
I have come to love myself for who I am.
I watched this speech.
Who I was,
and for who I hope to become.
So, that's what I like about them.
And that was also a bit of my first impression on BTS, because I saw this speech and I was like, these guys, respect for them. They are sending out positive messages. And that's how it should be when you have a power, so much power as they have, let's say, to influence others. So it's great.
I think getting to contribute to their message as a band is really cool.
We got our future studio guys right here.
Even in this recording here, we had some marching band people, we had some people from the Global Jazz Department, and we mixed them all together. And kind of like what BTS does, right? We mixed them all together to get one great thing.
Yeah, pretty much, actually.
And I think we achieved it because the tracks are just phenomenal on this project.
Thanks, you guys killed that. That was awesome.
Right.
There's one punch we got to get.
I just got to get bar 24.
Bar 24?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Music.
I love that drum. It's so epic.
from
Like
the
always
beat,
for
the
movies
groove,
and stuff like that.
which
It's
is
so
vibration.
amazing.
And then, of course, a good lyric, good message. It's no one way to do it. That's why you have all these different great artists doing it in different ways. Has an effect on people.
Yeah.
So then we'll do the same thing. Just keep thinking of subdivisions for the next section. Yeah, that tightened it up really good.
I think it's absolutely fabulous what they're doing in terms of just
The feeling
really
of getting something right and
allowing
sounding
people to
awesome. That's his face, basically.
have this kind of self-esteem. He really talks about songs of joy and hope. Yeah, I really dig them.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you got them on the right hand or the left hand now?
Left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, raise the roof with the left.
Just casually practicing in the back.
All right. So, guys, so tenors.
I guess it's just the overall goal of our groups. I mean, I think that BTS they want to make everyone happy. They want to perform. They want to leave an impression on people, and improve people. As a band, we want to go out there and get everyone pumped up. We want to get everyone excited. We're not just performing to make money. We're give them something that can make them happier, make them live better lives. And I think both BTS and the UCLA Bruin Marching Band share that.
Yeah, I think that's very, very true as well. You can feel that BTS is doing their stuff for themselves, of course, because they should do it for themselves, but they really much share doing it for the BTS army, and they love them so much. You can 100% see that and tell. Yeah, it's really amazing, and I so much enjoy seeing a band like BTS rise to the top because they have these good messages and things along. So not just their music, it's everything, the whole package.
Like I don't know Korean, unfortunately, they also sing in other languages, so I don't know very well the languages they sing in. But when I see what the songs mean, I can definitely feel how heartfelt it is, and I can feel the emotion that they're conveying through their songs, regardless of the language.
I think that's true as well.
Dear America, thank you for embracing us. Thank you for hugging us. Thank you for accepting us. The 7 boys from Korea who sing us in Korean and who have even different looks, speak different languages. But you guys truly proved us that music transcends the language, looks.
It's crazy to see these small little guys, like down there in the middle where there's most light, and everything around them is just people. This whole stadium is full. It's crazy, man.
Well, music, as you know, is a universal language. No matter who you are, everyone can relate to good music. It brings people together. There's power in music like nothing else to me.
Yeah, very true. Music is so
To
powerful.
me, the arts should be a part of all society because we're all thinking about technology and finances and stuff. Like, I think music in general is like the thing that balances everything out.
A few months ago, actually, when I was just going through kind of a rough time, I was just having trouble finding myself, questioning my own abilities, my own passions, my own friends one day, and the song Epiphany really stuck out to me. The words like love yourself just like really touched me, really about finding yourself and loving yourself before, loving other people.
Very true. Very true. Some people forget that. Always put yourself first. You cannot help others so much if you haven't helped yourself first. It's very important. But good for her to see that, she's shared a moment basically with BTS in her own experience, and helped her through something. And now she's recording something for their song. It's very cool. So happy for her. I like the song.
Just
I
unsure
listened
of
to
who
it recently,
was,
I think on the
and
Tonight Show live.
Hearing that other people were going through something similar meant so much to me, and so I started listening to them more, and so they do really mean a lot to me now.
I think anybody who's listening to this music now, as they grow up, it's going to stay with them for the rest of their lives. If there's a song or a lyric or there's a beat or a rhythm that you really resonate with, you're always going to put that on. It really takes me to a different place. So that whole question about music and healing, music, how has it changed you? I think they're all kind of related. So for BTS, I think it's going to have value for everybody on an individual basis. That really transcends any physical. The healing power of music is definitely something that people
That's
need
the perfect
to
ending
tap
song,
more into
like.
it, especially as we age.
So here you see this is the program Pro Tools, it's called. That is the music editing program for producers, mixing engineers, mastering engineers. This is where you basically record in the audio, as you see now. This red thing is where they record. All the sound waves looking like that, like tick, 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 tick. I don't use this program. I use another one, but in the end, it's the same thing. Digital Audio Workstation is what it's called, and there's many of them, not just one. But Pro Tools is the industry standard that most use. But it's a bit old school in some ways. But yeah, that was just a little fun fact for you who care. But yeah, so this is how it looks to produce music, basically. One track, that's the guitar, for example, next track, vocals, and that's how it is. And then you edit it afterwards.
I think it's
and
been
he is the
since
producer, basically.
2016, maybe 15.
All
It
these
might
speakers
be-
around him.
Might have been about
and
4
the computer
years now.
screen.
And they were only here for the one project, and then we've done things remotely for them, which has been wonderful. It's been great. I'm so glad to be part of all of it. It's been wonderful.
Interesting. I love seeing these behind the scenes in the vocal, I like this in the background, this something to stop the audio from spreading around in the room. I just don't know what they're called at this moment. But it looks really cool. And it's just cool to see them always behind the studio. I always love seeing artists giving it their all, in the recording thing. So let's continue. They're sitting there laughing. I'm quite surprised to see that they're actually not in a separated room. Like, they're basically sitting with the producer, like, so he can sit there and click and stuff. But yeah, normally you have a separate little vocal booth where the singer goes in, I would say. But yeah, both works as long as it's all been soundproofed, basically. But yeah, it's just more like then other people need to be silent, basically. Otherwise, the microphone will maybe pick it up. But yeah, it looks cool and it sounds really good.
Oh man.
That's how he records, just chewing, or was that maybe some kind of like sound effect they used for a song, like chewing noises? Looks interesting.
Right.
He was probably just eating while listening.
부끄럽다.
Yeah. The way he put his hat is like. Why would they do that? Why are they spanking themselves? That looks cool. You see, that's the drum kit, and I guess they record. It has a lot of reverb in it. Yeah, looks really cool, and yeah, I think maybe that's a bit too much reverb. If you wanna have less, you can always add reverb, or like in the in Pro Tools or this digital audio workstation, you can always add it as an effect, but it's harder to remove it again. So yeah, but yeah, it looks cool. Looks like a good room for it anyway. What are these two doing?
I'm so sad Bang wasn't able
It's
to
really
be
high.
here, but great to see all y'all. Well, I think the fact that the cultural bridge, right? We're doing things, especially for this project, but the cultural bridge, I think, by bringing in something that I would argue is fairly uniquely American, a marching band, in common other than love for music and the way that music moves people and influences people. But I think the productions themselves are really well done. I think has done an amazing job on the tracks and embracing too something that, like I said, is uniquely American, a marching band.
Yeah, okay, I guess, yeah. It's pretty interesting ways to look at it as well.
Thanks, y'all. Well done. Good job. Good job. No, likewise. Thank you. Yeah, well done.
Just imagine all of them are hitting this big kick drum, basically. I don't know what it's called specifically. All at the same time, just like, poof, you know, sounds like an explosion or something.
Yeah. And we got
music has the ability to really put you in a good space, in a good environment, really make you feel like you are important and that you are valued in this society, in this world, that you belong in this universe.
So thanks again. All right. That's it for me. Anybody have any questions or comments?
Thank you.
Oh, that's great. They're all happy after this, you know.
We got a gospel choir coming in right behind you. Oh, I'm out. You know. Well, again, I'm all about inclusivity. A marching band does that. You know, sometimes kids that maybe don't even want to play music for a living, but they need everybody needs to be part of some kind of group. And everyone comes together to make this one thing very special, whether it be a halftime show or a concert or whatever. It's to bringing people together, making them feel important about it, and giving them a purpose to
I agree.
Achieve and do better in life.
Yeah, I agree. Very true. The choir section. Practicing? Again, just outside casually?
You know, I would say music is kind of the
Very
body's
good.
natural endorphin. It just naturally knows how to heal. It knows how to put us back in check and allows me a reality check for me. And I need that a lot of times because it really does change people's lives, as you can tell. The joy, I think that's why everyone loves BTS and gravitates towards BTS so much, because they have such a joy and love for what they do that it's infectious.
It's very interesting, you know. Like both the choir and the marching band are basically they're not playing on the whole track. It's like really in parts, like of one one beat, or I don't know how to explain that exactly in English. But yeah, it's like going full on, then nothing, full on, nothing, and that kind of makes you appreciate the choir or the marching band more when it kicks in. Then you notice it immediately. So very cool technique as well for the song.
That felt good.
Ready, we're like. That's my ego. That's my ego.
Again together.
Map of the soul. Map of the all. That's my ego. That's my ego.
I experienced depression before. Yeah, I experienced depression before, and I didn't know what it was. But the thing that definitely got me through when I felt like I didn't want to get out of bed or that I didn't want to do anything, music was always the thing that kept me calm, kept me peaceful, and even motivated me to just get on and keep going.
It's great. Music can do amazing things.
Like I said, I'm inspired by music, and I'm inspired by artists who are genuine, who are real, and who truly love what they do, and they understand the power of music. And BTS, if you watch them perform live, there is so much joy, so much fun, and so much love that it truly is transcendent, and it truly is infectious. And so that's what I gravitate towards. That's why I appreciate what they do. That's why I love what they do. And I think that's why the world loves what they do, because there is a passion, joy, and love for the arts.
Yeah.
The language barrier for sure. You know, I may not understand everything that's being said, but you understand the passion. You understand the concept and the energy.
I think the positivity, even though I wasn't understanding the language.
So funny that I now recognize most of the songs they play here. I don't remember the names exactly, unfortunately, but I recognize this one because I've heard it recently.
Positivity touched me. They made an impact before I even knew who they were. So, yeah, definitely.
Definitely, because there's a lot of people in the U.S. who have never been outside of the U.S. and would never know what K-pop was if they hadn't broken that barrier and brought us into their world.
And also at the same
time, it really is
gets
crazy
you
what they've
excited
done.
for the
Like,
future of
really
music.
amazing.
And I think that's why it's changing the culture in which how we listen to music and what we listen to here in the States.
You are my soulmate. 일곱만의 여름과 춤을 겨울보다 오래. 수많은 약속과 추억들보다
Oh man, you see what that does to a song? You know, just a lot of background stuff like that, because that one they put a bit more in the background because obviously the BTS members are the main vocals. But this one as the echoing thing, that just makes, you know, everything sound so much better. It's amazing. You know, that's also why many productions they have put microphones in the room, and they called it like a room mic, I think they just call it. You have that even for just the individual instruments, like a drum kit, because it adds to the whole song. It's just adding some more reverb and making it sound fuller and bigger. And you hear that just by kind of complementing, I think it was V's voice there, by having the choir in the background. It makes everything. It makes the big difference. You know, it's amazing. And I think they enjoyed that, huh? Oh, that's nice. They're so happy with how it went.
Thank you so much.
And so pleased with themselves
The power
on their
of
performance.
music is that it connects everybody. It also is powerful because music can change your situation, you know, and it connects people all around you.
It's a little balloon. Is there a fire somewhere? I hope not.
And I see that, like I said, I keep saying that about BTS.
Oh, what is
One of
this?
the things that I'm excited about them is how they're pulling everybody together in a
Okay.
time
Some kind
where
of celebration.
it seems like the world is going the opposite.
Oh my
so
God.
we need people like that, and we need groups like that that are bringing people together, not separating them and keeping them apart.
Okay.
Especially at a time in our nation right now where everybody's trying to be
They look like
isolated.
royal guards or
Some of the
something.
problems that we
It's
have
really
in the
nice,
world today
the outfits.
It's going to take
or
a
the
global
uniform, sorry.
approach. You know what I mean? It's going to take everybody to pull together to defeat some of the crises that we're having in the world today. And if you can bring people together, like I think, like they're doing, I think that's
Especially
a
under
step in the right
COVID-19.
direction for sure.
They're definitely bringing something. Bringing us together. Well, so that was it basically. I love this song. Oh yeah, that was the good ending. Sorry, I just had to get the song with, because then you hear after all that they did, that's the final result, and that's what sounds amazing, and that is the big hit. Entertainment. No, sorry. Okay, so yeah, I love watching these behind the scenes things of a song, like the production behind it, because that is what matters really, and that's what impresses me the most. You know, seeing the final product is impressive, of course, but seeing even more what it took to get to that final product is just, you cannot describe the feeling of seeing all that. So, and this was not even everything. We didn't even see, you know, the recordings of other instruments or just the vocals. Like, we only saw a little bit. And yeah, I'm just so impressed, and I love these guys. Such an amazing song, and one of the first songs I heard from them, so I love this song. Yeah, so that's been my reaction to this commentary film. Yeah, thanks so much for suggesting it. I really enjoy this kind of stuff. So if you have other suggestions, then leave it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.